Hello, everybody. We're gonna have to be okay with just a teensy bit of scuff today. I was extremely late for doing quite literally everything, and I believe I have even a couple things on mute. We've got Hermit here. Hermit, say hi.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
There he is. There's the boy.
Yes, making that going live post.
Fantastic. Social media, everybody. Yeah. Hi. It's been a rough week for me, and it will be continuing to be a rough week next week. But I'll get through it, and I'll be here for y'all today and possibly tomorrow. Next week will be much, much better. I'll have an actual schedule again. Apologies for any of that interruptions. But we're gonna play some classic WoW. I've been playing a lot of Alliance. You can see Shadowmundi there is already level 24. I'm about to hit max level with him. I am a bar away. I am intentionally not.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, well. Also, Hermit, try talking real loud for me one more time.
Actually, hold on, wait. You talking about volume makes me want to check if I'm actually not muted on my end.
Make sure that you're not muted. That's always
All
a
right,
good thing to check. Also,
awesome, cool. Yeah, no, I am good. I am good, my dude.
You are also now no longer blowing out my people's Discord. You were loud.
All right.
Hi, Shubra. Hi. How are you? Shubra, I saw some of your posts recently over on Twitter. I wanted to give you full and official approval. You may shadow form Chip. I think that aspect of you is hilarious. Follow to Hermitbounce. Hermit's a cool guy. Hermit is, Hermit, my friend here, is a wayward cleric. He's going through a bit of an identity crisis and may end up actually rebranding soon. But he will not change as a person. That is to say, he's cool.
Yes, no.
He likes
there is no escaping being crestfallen.
There you go. Yeah, Hermit, what do you like to do?
Things and stuff with things and stuff. No,
there you go. It's things.
I
and
am
stuff
a hobbyist.
Things and stuff.
I am quite the hobbyist. I should still have the VOD up of like when we were painting Warhammer, not too long ago. On my YouTube channel, and with winter break coming up for me, I'm getting like 2 weeks off. I'm gonna be putting together quite the fat kit, because I ordered something that I didn't know was as large as it was, and so I'm like, cool, I'm just gonna build all of that on stream.
Neat.
Yep.
Yeah, also, Shubra, thanks for that. And then also, don't worry, everyone will be able to beat Chip pretty soon. So, you didn't hear that from me. Anyway, I'm going to party up, because that's the thing we do. I am going to join you on my Warlock. We are within experience level, and I am level 16. I'm already in the Barrens. I could go to... Do I have a reason to go to Ogre?
Yeah, I just gotta run over there.
No, I don't. I do because I want to walk with you, and you haven't been to the Barrens yet. So I will fly over there, and we will crash the Barrens together. How's that sound?
Sounds good, dude. I
Barrens,
just pinged 11, so
welcome to the quintessential Horde side experience.
Okay. Now I can that. I'm over here. Okay.
The Horde is he's actually named after a old friend of mine. But the Horde is the quintessential experience that every single member of Thrall's Horde needs to experience. The Barrens is just chef's kiss. It's never the same because people are always jabbering. I wonder if the Barrens chat is alive and well. There are certainly enough people playing. Thank you, Shubra. And yeah, I appreciate your support. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Have yourself a good one wherever or whatever it is you're working on. I'll just be here leveling away. The Barrens is kind of split into like 3 different zones. and there's a lowest level area, a medium, and then kind of an extremely high end range. And it's basically based on how far south you're going. The Goldilocks zone is like right in the middle. The medium stuff is like just south, just north, and then deep south is very high level.
Okay.
Like getting down towards Camp Tarajo, going towards the Torin area, that becomes like a level 20, 25 zone.
Gazlowe. Okay.
Yeah. Gazlowe's a pretty cool dude, despite being a goblin. Alright, let me readjust some of this sound. Probably. There we go. I'm looking for my audio. Okay. Oh, that's too loud. Let's keep it at 40.
Okay, sounds good.
And you're not here yet. All right.
Nope. I am
Power
right
of Wind
outside
Riders.
because I had to submit a quest on the way.
No problem.
That's 3 more silver that I didn't have.
That's another rough part about all this is that actually, I'm AFK for just a second. The interesting bit is that I have over 12 gold on Alliance side now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I don't have a freaking penny. I have 79 silver to my name, and I have a bunch of untrained stuff on the Warlock. It's rough. It's real rough. Economy is...
Oh, this poor guy who was auto-running and is now just auto-running into a wall.
Oh, very good. Yep.
Oh,
My name is Vomiting. Hey,
Yep.
what's up? We're now the Shadow Pack. We have so much shadow damage, it's not even funny. It's appropriate that Shubra is lurking, because, oh boy.
Okay.
So you've got all of the, let's see, you've got Shadow Word Pain. Are you going Shadow Spec? Like, are you going to go take
I'm
Spirit
thinking
Tap
about it.
The only
I'm
skill
thinking
that you
about
get
it.
out of it that changes things on like a non-passive level will be,
It's
it
like
will
mind
be-
something.
No, Mind Blast you get de facto. It's called Mind Flight.
Okay. Yeah, Mind Flight.
Yeah, they both start with Mind. The good news for you is that that spell isn't required to do really good damage.
Maybe eternal
Okay.
sunshine.
So that's just a slot I can use on something else then. Wait, then
Where are you headed?
I'm looking for the guys I gotta turn like some quests into. Deliver Admiral Proudmoore's orders to Nazgrel in Thrall's chamber and
We have to
Yeah.
go see the big cheese. Let's go do that.
Okay. That's up here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, this is all stuff I have not seen. My limited experience with this game as a child was like Night Elf Land.
Okay. Yeah. Welcome to probably the best general city in all of WoW, I would argue. A lot of people in Alliance would say that's either Ironforge or whatever. Or it's like almost unanimously it's here.
Oh, okay.
Ogremar is compact because it's basically one spiral. There's an inner district right down there that we can go to, but that's not right now. And then Thrall's chamber is right there, next to, if you're familiar with Warcraft 3, the remains of Manaroth.
Huh.
Yeah. Remember that old bastard that Braum capped?
Yeah.
Yup. They crafted a tree to look exactly like him. He's on permanent display. Asgrel's probably somewhere in this second area. There's the big bad man himself, Thrall.
Brawl.
Thrall. Asgrel, it's Etrig. Yeah, Naz is there.
Right here. Hidden enemies.
So, basically what's going on right now is from finding the missives from the Burning Blade and the demonic cultists to the south, we have gotten word that they're already in Orgrimmar and are just hiding amongst us. So Thrall is very canny and thinks he already knows who that is because, you know, not everybody worships demons.
Yeah.
So like when someone comes in, declares they're your friend and is worshiping demons, and you have people who are on Ragefire Chasm. That quest tells you to go down and talk to Fireblade. Right? You there? Hello? He's just running. Think you might have got knocked offline, my guy. Let me do some peeking. Peek at some channels. Oh boy, is Discord gonna be
There we go.
a
I
problem?
hear you.
Man, Discord kicked me off. Cool.
Oh, weird.
Yep. I'm back. You're back. I thought you had muted, not me. Discord was acting really weird yesterday too. It got like entirely kicked offline. People were unable to get onto servers and stuff.
Yeah, no, that was just.
We just had hiccups. Thing. We had like massive hiccups right before we actually joined the chat and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh no, I'm starting to feel everything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to stream for long tonight.
No.
You've been working
I'm
out,
good
right?
for the streaming part, but yeah, no. I went to check up and told them that I just started going to the gym, and the doctor was like, "Oh yeah, well if you do like 10 minutes of just doing bicep curls with like a 5-pound weight, that'll be enough to get your like biceps to tear. That way they do the healing process to get bigger. And the healing process actually eats up sugar.
Okay.
Yeah. So they were recommending that I do at least something like that. So I went with doing the bicep curls, and then I went to do some other exercises, and I'm starting to feel the ones that were working on my back.
All of my audio drivers broke. So people that are watching me can't hear.
Crud.
Yeah, people that are watching me can't hear WoW, and also I can't put them back on. Let me troubleshoot this. So go down there and finish up hidden enemies. Just so that's happening. Just do my best to. Go ahead and troubleshoot this biatch. Was listening to my little pitter patters and then looked at my. Okay, maybe that was it. I hope that's it. How about these properties? That too? How about that?
Ooh.
If anybody's there and able to tell me whether or not they can hear, actually, I'll just check it myself.
Do I walk through here? Oh, wait, that took me to a new area.
Okay. Sorry, I just double-checked. Everything's good. You just went into RFC.
Yeah, I'm assuming I'm not supposed to?
No.
Okay, good.
You can just pop right on out.
Yep.
We should go in there. We should actually absolutely go in there. We need a tank, we need a healer, and we need another DPS, though. Matter of fact, one might already be looking. There's a tank that's already done. Did you talk to Niru over here?
Yeah, I got the quest from that guy.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna have you run up and back because, lore-wise, effectively what's going on is, Thrall is, confirming his suspicions before we make any actions.
Mm-hmm.
And then the culmination of that, you'll see, we're gonna do some subterfuge.
Okay. So, what am I supposed to...
You're going to Thrall. Turn back around.
Up here?
Yep. We're gonna go right back to Thrall, who's over here. Your left. I'm pretty sure we go back to Thrall. What does the quest tell you to do?
Lieutenant's insignia?
Oh no, then we do need to get the Lieutenant's insignia, which I believe is in the most...
What are you looking for?
To the east of Ogrimmar.
We have to go to Skull Rock. This is the most infamous place. Especially during hardcore.
Okay. Is it just something where, there's like
it's just
enemy
shitty.
group gank squads, or
Basically, but in a different manner. It's a large cave, and the mob density is high, and the respawn speed is turbo.
okay?
You could be killing monsters, and the one that you just killed might just pop right back alive, right at his spawn location. It's renowned in hardcore. As the place you go to just die. You don't even go there when you're like 5 to 10 levels above that, because you will just die. Canny people will just avoid it entirely. It's not vital. In softcore, it's very easy, and also we can like blitz the crap out of it. I'm way over leveled. Both you and I are canny. It's the bane of the unattentive.
Okay. Because I am vaguely aware of like hardcore stuff, like you know Pokemon's and like Nuzlocke, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's like one notorious area that's known for ending runs. Yeah, I forgot which game, but essentially the mountain is filled with like fog, and what ends up happening is like because of that, like accuracy for everyone is halved, so there's a lot of RNG that goes on in there. And sometimes people just get very unlucky.
Yeah. Gotta go in with that character that has Swift.
Yep, Swift never misses.
Taco, welcome in. It's going alright.
There's supposed to be an item that also mitigates it, or something like that.
We are leveling some characters, Horde side. Oh, we don't need to be up here. I just autopiloted. It's over there. I am here with Hermitbounce, who is my co-pilot. We are playing a couple of casters, Horde side, on Wild Growth. Leveling up, trying to get to 25. Reckoning we're gonna put together a raid group, maybe. See how that goes. That's a lot of mobs. We tag the pig. Alright, alright. Linen bandages? Sure. Alright, here's where everything gets scary. Eliminated.
Really weren't kidding about that density.
Yes, and these spawns will respawn quickly, so we best just keep going. I'm very efficient on mana as long as I get healed, so if you want to rely on just sitting back and using wand, that's perfectly acceptable. Otherwise, just throw a dot at the beginning of combat and then start relying on the 5-second tick for your mana back. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's heals over time. Woohoo! Lots and lots of dots. So I've got an ability as a warlock called Life Tap, as you can see, where I'm sacking my own health for mana. This means that as long as you act as a health battery for me, I have my own mana battery, and we can just keep it. We are a very efficient pair if you just play more passively. Also, we both have abilities that are shadow, and I think at least one of our skills benefits the other. If we go, especially if we go shadow. Loot on these guys.
Got the lieutenant's insignia.
Wow, that was easy. Are there any other quests here for you? Also, can you share that quest with me? Even though it's complete, I know you can. Maybe.
Just as you've completed it.
Okay. You can't hit L, select the quest, and then share it?
No, that's exactly how it says you completed it.
Interesting. So when you click on the quest in your quest log, and you go down to the bottom, it says abandon quest, share quest, and exit quest. There is no share quest.
I click on share quest, and it says
it says
character name has completed the quest. Yes.
Gotcha. I misunderstood. Yes, that's what I wanted to hear. That means I've done that quest. I was like, wait, I don't know if I have. So it'll tell you a number of things. It'll say, sharing. Obviously, if you can share it, it'll say sharing. Or it'll say, if a person can't do it, the person is ineligible for that quest. If the quest has been ticked off the list, it'll tell you that third thing.
Okay.
So those are the two answers I did want, so thank you. Alright.
Alright.
Matter of fact, I think we did say that. We did want to both go do RFC. I think let's do that. I'm slightly over, but I think the people... Hell, I might even be able to tank it. Maybe. Can I? Wait a minute. I might. I do not have it. If I had Searing Pain, I'd be able to do it. Let me go see if I could pick up Searing Pain.
Okay.
Especially because if you heal it and I tank it, I feel safe.
Okay. If that's the case, okay, I need to go Prayer of Mending goes on legs.
Yay, bouncy heals.
Shit.
Yeah, you okay there?
I accidentally tapped W and it moved, so it canceled the engraving.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that can happen.
Is there an NPC I can sell to?
Yeah, lots. Check each of these buildings along the left or the right. Matter of fact, the auction house you can't miss because it's near the Christmas tree and the,
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Pepperidge, what is it? Sunnyside Farms? The something old farms. Which, by the way, they're an extremely good source of vendor food in case you needed food or water. They've got slightly cheaper than normal goods that only show up this kind of year. I'm actually extremely surprised they even put this stuff in Classic. I don't believe that they put these in. There's quests even that you can go do, and it causes the price of small eggs to absolutely explode. And on the Alliance, it's been an absolute riot. The Horde has a hard time farming small eggs because we don't have a lot of creatures that drop it.
Mm-hmm.
While Alliance is pretty much like in every zone that you go for Alliance is birds.
Okay.
So they make a shite load because people don't want to go out and farm them. Both sides, that doesn't change. On Horde, they become exorbitantly expensive.
You know enough to be dangerous, but you still look like you need training to
still
be an
expensive,
adventurer.
and you can farm them. So, let's see. That is Life Tap. I really want that. I'm really sad. Technology, Destruction, Searing Pain, 18. Alright, well that sucks. Let me see if I can.
Right, so I just gotta make my way to Thrall.
Yep, and then he's gonna have you come back to Fireblade, and then... Let's see. See. Inspect. Everything's in here. Let me whisper him.
Level question mark.
Yep.
Alright, so do you want me to meet you in that pit area?
No, just stay outside. We need to actually put the group together. I'm working on it right now.
Okay.
Okay, we've got a healer for RFC. Yeah, if DPS and tank RFC. Okay.
Resurrection. Year of Mending. Renew. Okay. So.
Hang on just a sec.
Okay.
Nope. Okay. Selling RFC carries.
LFG RFC Druid DPS.
Could pick him up.
Wait, what's never mind. No. RFC's the dungeon. Wait, me being level 11 doesn't matter, right?
No.
Okay.
This is an appropriate level. Anywhere past 10's good. Big bada boom. Alright, so yeah, you are a designated healer. Our tank is gonna be, I think it's, Wizaroo? No, not Wizaroo. It's Markan. Markan's gonna tank.
Alright, so throw dots on things and then focus on healing. Got it.
Yeah. Less that first half. We don't have a lot of mana to spare. We don't have a mage either, so int is kind of low. Focus on, like, just wanding a target and then making sure people don't die. If you feel that you're 100% good, then by all means.
Okay.
But like mana, you've seen by now, mana does not come back very quickly. If you shred all of your mana on like 2 or 3 targets worth of dots, then there is one way you could get around this. Don't you have that rune that allows you to tag one target with a dot and it puts it on multiples? Do you have that yet?
Sadly, that takes up my lake slot.
Okay, and what would that normally be?
Prayer of Mending.
That would be I don't know. Because, see, the thing is that Prayer of Mending is for large amounts of, like, group damage. It might be overkill in this dungeon. You could just go ahead and not. It's up to you. I'm so glad they added all these extra tanks into, tank types into the lower pool. That way people actually want to run them. The Shaman's doing us such a favor. Yeah, it'll be really weird. We're gonna be able to do this, crush you a couple of levels, get into the Barrens, crush that for like a little bit. We might even be able to hit Wailing Caverns tonight. Horde leveling is just great at low levels. I love this.
Okay. Alright. I grabbed Shared Pain, so Shadow Word Pain now afflicts up to 2 additional nearby targets within 15 yards.
So all you're gonna need to do is hit
Yeah,
that
when
the
guy
fight
pulls.
starts. Yep.
Yeah.
And then yeah. Just focus on healing from there. Want something. That was good. Yeah, people are just training their spells, and then we're gonna get on in. Time for RFC. Is this your first dungeon ever?
In this, yes.
Sweet. It's not too stressful. This dungeon's easy peasy.
Just run through?
Yeah, you can go on in. This absolute legend, Rolling Way of the Earth. This is the rune that I wanted to get. This guy has extra health, so he's beefy as hell, can't be crit, takes 10% less damage, and deals 50% more threat. This is gonna be super cake. He's like a Giga Warrior. Make sure to buff everybody up, by the way. It looks like you're already good on it. Can't do that in Final Fantasy 14. This guy is 18. I didn't check his level.
Is this a problem?
Yeah, a little bit. Wait a minute. Oh no, and just this half a tick. How much experience did you get from that?
110.
Okay. This is least beneficial for you. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Gonna go a little crazy because he's yeah, you can shield him, but make sure he's being healed.
Shit. Wait, what's the button for all the spells I have?
E.
Okay. Okay.
And then also, I forgot, but do you have waters on you? I shouldn't have gotten these.
Should.
Okay. Whenever you need to, if you're running out of mana and the tank isn't stopping, let you get that, just call for it in chat. Also, don't ever bother healing me. You're doing good, by the way. Oh boy. Man, this tank is tough as balls. Great healing, by the way. Going just fine. Go ahead and get your drink on. Don't worry about the tank for now. Just drink. Solid performance. Yeah, Ragefire is kind of interesting, like as a dungeon. It's the lowest level dungeon that is available in the entire game. It's horde only because it's plucked right in the middle of Ogrimmar. It provides plenty of low-level loot and has lore that is still relevant even after like a bazillion years. Are you there, by the way? In my Discord.
Yeah. No.
You're just
I'm
focusing, huh?
Yeah.
He's in that cleric stance. You're doing
no,
good.
I'm.
You're full focus. I totally get it.
Yeah. It's part of that anxiety that I gained from playing Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, my.
No. So the anxiety is, oh god, oh no. Like all the damage is happening so fast. This feels a little bit more manageable for me.
Oh, real? I feel like it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because...
It could be because it's low level.
Yeah, no. Damage happens insanely fast in WoW. Final Fantasy, everything's very predictable. That doesn't mean that if you screw up on that kind of thing, or someone else screws up, they won't take a consistent amount of damage and then die. It's just that, like, this is the first dungeon. So you'll see,
yeah.
it starts to get a little spicier, and things can go way, way wrong. This tank is good. This tank is clearly tanked before it, so... Your soul. Yeah.
Immune to earth shock, but not flame shock.
Yup. They don't take nature damage at all. Because he's an elemental before he is anything molten. Elementals are usually immune to nature damage, for obvious reasons. Yeah, the damage resistance versus, like, immunity thing is kind of whack. Like, for example, you could go into Molten Core as a fire mage, but, like, even though you wouldn't be resisted by stuff, you will all do, like, nearly half damage.
Oh.
It's a lot of elementals to uphold all at once. Ignore my health. I leveled up. He's really putting you through the ringer, I'm sorry. If you want the tank to slow down at any time, you just need to let it go.
I'm good for now.
Thankfully, we have a very high-level shaman who's doing a lot of work, so a lot of the stuff dies a lot faster. Often, you're kind of maybe now understanding that there's like a triangle on mitigation versus damage dealt. That, like, it's much faster and easier if you just kill all the enemies before you need to tank any of the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Damage you never take is mitigation. Oh boy. Don't know how my imp died, but there we go. Don't worry about me. Not good. No, also not good. I can't save you.
Do I just release spirit, or?
Yes, you're gonna have to. Oh, maybe. Hold up. You could try starting to walk back, but like we do have someone who's able to.
Okay. Oh, that is a walk.
That is a walk. Yeah, that's why dying is very prohibitive. I don't know how you died. Like, what were you doing that got you all that damage?
I'm not sure. I maybe got too close and ate an AOE or something.
Yeah,
I'm not
we got
sure.
this.
Okay.
I'm totally not eating your dead corpse right now.
Do I get a... Okay, yeah, there it is.
Also, another thing that makes Final Fantasy so much nicer is now that people are starting to cross-contaminate, people just kind of like, and then leave it at that when they see someone die. In old WoW, people would just have an absolute shit fit. They would, like, League of Legends level as you and, like, fucking downtrend people. This fucker dies, like, 6 times on trash, blah, blah, blah. None of that toxicity anymore. I love it. Final Fantasy was the best thing to ever happen to MMOs ever. Maybe retail's a little different, but a lot of people who are playing Classic also play Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Okay. This boss is nothing. Terrager Man is... Most bosses in Classic are just huge health pillows. Huge damage.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a cloak. Gonna wanna get some mana because the tank is still pulling. Yeah, you're seeing where Pereira Mending might be super helpful here then. So runes will be that thing that you can swap into. Also, as an aside, you could just slap a renew on a target that's low that isn't like the main tank.
Yeah. So greed just means you roll for it, right?
2 levels of priority. Need will roll against need rolls, greed will roll against greed rolls. Need supersedes greed.
Okay.
If there's even one need roll, it will only go to that person. So if you need it, roll need. Don't ever not roll need if you need it. Someone else will either need it or you're rolling with other people, and that means you won't get it, probably. At the same time, try not to abuse that mechanic, because it's really shitty to go into a dungeon and then have somebody need something that they don't. There is, oh, that's not you. There is a, yeah, let's pull this. If you don't, I will, bud. Yeah, it's, that loot system was hotly contested, especially back in the day. I mean, even to today. It's just a very bad system. You get a group of people, who all know each other, you do group loot. So that everybody can kind of, like... That or master loot. Master loot is the commonly accepted norm for raids. Like, groups any bigger than 5. Just chain pulling like a motherfucker. Wow. Right, this one's gonna be rough. Are you out of water?
I'm just now drinking my last one.
Okay. Thankfully, the dungeon's basically over. It's this room and then one guy above us. Some light armor kits. Oh my god, okay.
Shit.
Okay, no, I am healing the right target.
I just don't understand why when this druid has free wrath and is trying to play a caster at this early of a level, why they wouldn't just sit back and then snipe heal. Like, a free wrath on the target, the tank's main target, shouldn't be that bad. But I digress. Alright. Out of water, yeah. Thankfully, we're all good. Yeah, don't heal me.
For the most part, I have not.
Good. I'm an Affliction Warlock, which basically, the reason I've been telling you that is because when people see low health bars on healers, they get used to playing Whack-A-Mole. On a Warlock, that's a no. We're doing it to ourselves, and then furthermore, as an Affliction Lock, I regain health from, like, a lot of different sources. I heal myself an absurd amount. So, like, it's literally just all wasted. Don't bother healing me. Don't go any further in. No! Stay here, stay here, stay here. I know it's scary. Stay near these guys that have been aggroed. What have you been? Yeah, we're in an entire group of casters that can heal, so except for me. Let's see who doesn't, though. Got a whole four hole.
Oh, there's the milk.
If I had any, I would definitely hand you some. That was my first thing I should have reminded you for. Whenever you go into a dungeon, be prepared to do, like, as if you were going out to do a very long, very intense mob grind that you can't stop for whatsoever, pretty much. Or you have to go a little faster on. Thankfully, I have silvers I could pop you for a pile of vendor water in the future. And I'll try to remember that. As a warlock, I have my own mana as my health bar, so I forget. I have no food, I have no water. I do not know why I am here, all I know is I must dot. Sorry. But the good news is we made it.
So how do we get out?
We run.
Do we just... Oh.
Yeah. A lot of these dungeons were not thought of as like a thing that you should just have an easy way of leaving. There's like 2. Leave here.
Honestly, I'm like 2 bags away from... Not 2 bags, 2 bars. Wait, for what?
For these quests.
Okay.
This might be more intense. I think, Wee Jazz might need to heal. Or Wee Jazz might need to tank. How was it? It wasn't terrible, was it?
No,
A little spicy. Maybe because we're running out of water.
Yeah. They gave me an extra thing of ice cold milk.
I guess maybe it was in error for me to advise you not to use that healing rune when healing. But hey, sometimes if you're pro enough, you can get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
And you were dotting stuff, right?
Huh?
You were dotting stuff, right?
Yeah, I was learning how to Shadow Word Pains.
There you go.
On occasion, I'd throw out a Void Plague, but that was... I think I only put out 2 Void Plagues. And that was just, like, at the start of a fight on a boss.
Playing that shadow healing. We cannot squeeze by there, buddy. Try to, yeah, shields. There we go. Nice healing. And there it goes. Love how I literally have no cape.
So, what's with elite enemies?
So elite only denotes that for their level, they are much harder because they hit harder than their level intends, and they have more HP than their level intends. The same goes for silvers. If you see a silver bordered character, that means it's a rare elite.
Okay.
A rare elite is only slightly harder than what it seems. It's just what denotes being rare elite is that it's rare. It will not always show up in a dungeon, and it will not always be up as a mob. It has a long and or random respawn timer. So if you ever see a silver mob, you'll know it's super special. Gold is just, this will kick your ass, even if you're the equivalent level. Get a party.
Okay. Give me 1 moment. I need to check something real quick.
Absolutely.
Go forth to victory.
Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And we got all of it. Oh, okay, he's gone.
What are you looking for?
Okay,
With honor.
some here. A little bit more silver. Just a couple silver. Just a teensy bit. Just a eensy weensy tiny whiny little bit of anything. I realized why I look so incredibly fluorescent today. There. Boom. And now I'm not.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
Hello. Welcome back.
All right, so that brought me to 12, and I need to check a trainer.
Sweet.
Because they have a quest for me now. And yeah, no, Rob, I've been on this since, like, I think I started streaming the very day Armored Core dropped. Because that was just, like, that was the time to start for me. But yeah. Okay. Dude, I didn't grab what I needed to while I was down there.
Gifts, treats, presents. Bah, I say. Those
Did you not get the lieutenant's insignia?
Meaning of this season.
No, I grabbed the
feast of
lieutenant's
Winter
insignia,
Veil.
but it's like
This
a
is
gauge,
time of
Neru,
renewal.
fire
The
blade's
land
reaction.
slumbers under a blanket of snow
To
brought
you
forth
being
by
a member of
Great
the
Father Winter,
Burning
who is
Blade.
not
I
the
forgot to
bumbling
grab
fool
that
over
while I
there
was
in the
down
red
there.
suit. If you're interested in
So I'm gonna go grab-
We didn't
It's all
even
about
finish the chain. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, we did the dungeon for the hell of it. If you wanted to do it again, I could put together another group.
Yeah, no, I have not been streaming that long. And nor have I been streaming consistently. But I should be, I should be a little bit more consistent with WoW Fridays. I'm down for that.
Nice. Yeah, Friday instead of Saturday, like it is today.
Friday or Saturday.
It was my fault.
Just.
I should have done yesterday. I should have, but I did not.
No, we still played WoW yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. All right. So is it up here? Yeah.
Shubra, have yourself a good night. Thank you for hanging. Yeah, you too. Please take care. Have yourself a good sleep. Or whatever it is you are off to. Best of luck and have a good one. Let's see. Where are you headed? Just to the front?
Wait, oh my god, I missed another turn. I need to get to my trainer. Wait, what? Do I have to jump down?
I forget if this is an entrance. No, it's not. They added this later. WoW became too not WoW, but this used to be or this is in the future a hole bored into the Cleft of Shadows, but it's no longer, or is not yet. God, anachronisms. It is not a thing right now. over here.
Yeah, I need to.
Right?
I need to get to the Valley of Spirits.
Valley of Spirits still gotta go this way.
Okay.
Technically, it's just gonna be the longer run now.
Yeah,
we're
good
headed
old
this way.
world. Good old World of Warcraft.
Warcraft.
Yep.
Good news though is that when and if we ever do leveling in Ashenvale, we actually can go get some mounts.
Oh, that'd be nice.
They are dinky mounts. They are less than normal mounts.
As long as they're more than what we're doing right now.
50% increased move speed instead of 60.
That is 50% more than what I have right now, so I would not be complaining.
Yeah, they only work in that zone, but I do also agree.
Okay, so I need to go this way now?
Yes. Right, I leveled up. 4 hit chance. The most important business. I think I could get training for... No, I cannot. I do not have wool. Crafting these heavies for a while.
You be watching yourself, adventurer.
Ooh, that's center fire.
There we go. You know what? I do have silvers now.
A donation of wool.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
The hell is this? What?
What's up?
Lessons of Tezo. Who would this be for? What is this? Guess this is mine? Warlocks are sort of the studious, weird, esoteric thing. I'll have to figure that out. You just delete it for now, because I'll be able to pick it back up, I'm sure. Make sure you have this flight path here by talking to Doors.
You haven't lived until you've looked down on the world.
Alright,
from the
so
back of the
I
fire.
talked to them.
Yeah, okay, you're good.
Okay.
Shit, True Faith gloves.
I wish to join the battle.
No. No, that's for Warsong Gulch. We don't want to do that right now. Let's see. So, did you turn in the quest to Thrall?
So, hold on. Let's bring up the log. Hidden enemies. Take the Lieutenant Insignia to Neru Fireblade and speak with him. Gauge if he believes you are a member of the Burning Blade, and then return to Thrall and Orgrimmar.
I am dumb for not having you have completed that quest, because the result is that we need to go into RFC again and defeat several of the bosses in there. I thought that you were, yeah, I thought that you were pumping on that quest while I was putting together the group, and then I got super distracted and did not think about it.
No, you're good. I'm down to run it again.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me wait until you actually have, like, the full quest completion before I do that.
Yeah. So now I need to go back into the, pit area. Oh, wait, actually...
I can't believe mages can just fucking do that. There's a mage literally selling a boost for RFC.
Oh.
That is insane. You okay over there?
Yeah, just getting a little bit more comfy.
Oh, I feel it. Yeah. Everybody else in chat, make sure that you move around. Make sure you stretch. Make sure you do the thing. Get up. Get around. Move left. Move right. Raise your hands. Put them down. Unshrimp. Hydrate. All the other stuff that people remind you on stream. Ah. It's good for you.
But yeah, no, like, now I see why the twins, why Yuki was calling her mage, Konbini.
Yep.
With being able to dispense water.
Yeah, because people will drink that for hella.
Yeah.
It's free, you know, like, that's the other joke, is that if you wanted water, you should go to the mage, because the mage's water is free, but it costs some time. I'd tip my mages. I never got tipped as a mage, but... because I was too kind with my time. Yeah, talk to this nerd in here, and then, he's gonna have you do it again, and he'll come back, and he'll talk to somebody, and he'll be like, yeah, go into this place, kill this guy.
Okay.
But
you know enough to be dangerous, but you still look like you need training to be adventurous.
Okay, so...
For the whole.
Now I have to go back to Ogremar. I mean, Thrall. Yeah, no. The muscles in my shoulders and back are starting to bark.
Ah.
Huh? Oh, Tizek's joined party. Okay.
Wow, it's a great day to be a tank healer combo because I just had like 8 DPS whisper me. That is insane. Y'all kids need to freaking start tanking. I don't know what to tell you.
Jurgosh the Invoker Basilan.
Got him.
So I'm assuming I have to run through the thing. Yeah, Rage Firecasm. Yep.
Yep.
Oh wait, who do I talk to get water? beverage?
That is a good question. Give
I
me
must
just a
stay
moment.
hydrated.
Yeah, give me just a moment. I'll probably try to buy you some. You can touch to any vendor that's in like an inn, but I will go and grab some for you.
Are inns usually next to mailboxes?
Yeah.
Okay. Gorty's traveling gear?
No.
Oh no. He just sells
I know where
bags.
you are right now. I'll go get the water. Fruit vendor, chip fruit juice? Is it just food? It's food, isn't it?
What are you?
Yep, just food. Normally I go to an inn. The inn in the Valley of Honor is a good place to go. It's where, or the Valley of Strength is a good place to go. That's where I'm going right now. Or can you get there? It's where the, yeah, it's, if you know where the inn is. Just to your left right now.
Alright, that's Bank Ogremar.
It's on the east wall. Yeah, you're there. You found it.
Barkeep. Bottle of Dalaran Nor.
Bile hunt.
Yeah, okay. Alcohol. Refreshing spring waters, right? Oh, but for once, hold on. That's 5 ice cold milks. Ooh, that's tempting. Okay. Alright. I have beverage. I have hydration. Okay. So now I gotta make my way back to the pit, right? Okay. Machismo. Oh, that's good. Force runs, fire. Okay. Ah. Are you guys already in the thing?
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. Welcome in. Thank you, sir.
The power to destroy?
Yes. Oh, are they sharing quests with you?
Yeah.
Good. A lot of these don't require a chain, so maybe you'll pick up a lot of extra experience in this run, because now you're going to get... Let's see, Power to Destroy is from Varamathras in Undercity, so we can go back there to get you a cool pair of pants. And
Testing
then,
an enemy strength.
Yep, that's from Thunder Bluff. We'll be going there sometime soon. I think there's only 4 quests, so that's most of them. We're good. Good DPS in here, so that's good. This should go much, much smoother. And faster if I'm going to argue. This guy's hustling.
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm trying to
Just
keep
that
up.
soreness, huh? Oh, yeah. You're doing great, by the way.
Yeah, no, I took my eyes off of him for like 1 moment just to throw out
That's why it's really, when you're healing, it's really not required for you to do it. Like, you don't need to do anything other than sit on your mana, and then when the tank needs healing, heal. And then if you want to do extra stuff, that's fine. It's very unlike Final Fantasy, where, like, oh, yeah, if you don't do anything as a healer, your party is going to die, because you didn't do enough damage, or it's the fight is going to take forever. There is none of that here. As when you are healer role in a dungeon, all you are expected to do is to keep the tank alive, and that's literally it.
Okay.
Like, doing what you're doing right now is like high-level play. It's like, yes, I can squeeze out all this stuff. I can go and do this, that, and the other thing. But do you need to? No, you do not need to do it. I don't know what that spell is, so... Actually... Can I just shift-click it? I'm figuring out a macro. Hold on. Nope. That's why wands are cool, because they don't even use your mana. If you wanted to, you can just like tab and then wand and then select the tank again, get ready to like put a heal on him. And this tank is one that doesn't suffer from having a shield on it, so if you just preamble the fight with a power word shield, everything will... Or cooler than it usually is, I should say. You can get spicy and multi-target. That's why he's backpedaling, he's scared. so he doesn't grab any other ads. Smart tank. There's an awful lot of people that need an awful lot of quests here. Except for me. Good stuff.
Okay.
You feeling okay, man? You need to take it after this,
Yeah,
take a break
after this one, I'm probably gonna have to call it.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. Work out a little too hard, huh?
No. Now it's
you're
just the
tired as
actual,
well?
like, yeah, just the actual, like,
Uh-oh.
eyelids getting heavy.
Not a good place for the healer to be. My bad. Well, the good news is that by doing this, we've picked up, like, a couple levels.
Oh, definitely.
I'll just do my best to deal as much damage as I physically can so that we can get the hell out of here. That involves me actually getting my pet boy online here, so let me go ahead and look that up. Let's see. Pet attack macro. What does that look like? Slash pet attack, of course. Durr. Hopefully. Yes, it does. But dude, I have a question for you, so that you don't fall asleep at the wheel. If you were to do a subathon, what kind of ideas would you incorporate into it?
Well, it would.
That has nothing to do with me, believe it or not.
Yeah. No. So it would actually depend on, like, what I could come up with. Like, in all honesty, I'm not sure what I could possibly do. Actually, funnily enough, like, something did come up, and it was the idea of like just playing Oblivion, right? Oblivion is one of my favorite games of like all time. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And so that's a long game. I'm sure I could fit that into a subathon. Like worth a subathon's worth of time, and like not sure. I'm sure that I could do something along the lines of like having chat influence character creation.
Okay.
No, there's probably more that can be done with that.
Did you say Oblivion or Skyrim?
Oblivion. I'm not a fan of Skyrim.
Okay, I was gonna say, donations for including particular mods that were TOS friendly would be funny.
Yeah.
But it's not Skyrim. Okay, so yeah, like particular integrations over a game. All right. Yeah, no, I can see that.
Like there's already one integration that I saw for Oblivion that I really liked, and that's getting a NPC companion that is a dog that also serves as your text-to-speech.
Oh, very good. What's up?
No, I was gonna say I need my milk please, but
He's pulling. You need to let him know.
Yeah.
Or I can let him know if you want.
no, we're good, we're good.
He's a chain puller, so you're gonna have to tell him. Like, he will not stop.
Yeah,
This mob will die, he's
no.
gonna move to the next.
No, Penance is doing a lot of work.
Penance does do a lot of work. And he's not gonna stop, like I'm telling you. You need to tell him. There you go. Yeah, people will not be focusing on anything other than there. Good job. Oh. There we go. He needs some milk! That means.
Yeah, I need some milk.
Just drink. Yeah, just drink and let him do it. He's not gonna listen. Which actually, this is kind of ideal. You kind of just kill a mob and then go kind of leapfrog their health. Also, he can heal himself, so have him use his own damn mana. I haven't seen his mana bar move the whole fucking dungeon. Big damage. Where did my pet go? What happened? it always disappears at about around this part in the dungeon. It's just sitting right next to me. There. Jeez. Hey, pick up that book. Stuff. Yeah, I've got a friend who's asking a bit about it, and like I know nothing about doing like subathons or like that kind of thing, because like the concept to me is 100% for it.
Yeah, like there's like Batsu things that you can get creative with. Are you familiar with Rosa Kotal?
Yes.
Have you seen her one-handed playthrough of Diablo? Not Diablo. It's a one-handed playthrough of Dark Souls 2.
Yeah. I'm familiar with it, but I've not seen her do that.
Okay. Need milk.
Yep. That's what killed you last time, because our tanks are not tagging and holding aggro on casters. So the casters were running rampant on you.
Okay.
Inexperienced tank thing. My apologies. Also, I realized that I actually can kind of heal. It's not in the way I thought. Lol. Keep that on hand.
Alright, well I just got myself a fire wand. That's 9 to 17 damage.
And is completely inferior to the one that you have right now. Also, when you hit 13, it will be crazy inferior.
Okay.
You still have that greater magic wand on you, yeah?
Yep. Yep, no, that one
Get ready to slap that bad
hasn't
boy in.
changed.
You almost at 13? Or no?
I'm about halfway there.
There you go. These quests will get you there. Guaranteed. Gross. Same loot. On the same boss. Twice. Ew. Bad, wrong, fun.
But yeah, no, because Rosa, like,
DS1 in with one hand?
yeah, she played all of DS1 in one hand. I don't remember the context for it, but, like, someone talked her in, like, I don't know, I think the topic of feet got brought up, or something, and she, like, refused to do feet. So she put up a sub goal of like, oh, $1,000, and she will slip her and reveal her heel. Because she like just like casually has her foot, her feet up on her desk while she plays. So it's in cam range of her like single hand, anyways. And now she has a sock wheel for every time she dies. And you can pay to like increase the odds of a certain type of sock.
What? It's sock gacha?
Yep. So if you really like seeing her wear the lace sock, you can pay to increase the odds of her getting the lace sock when she dies. But at the same time, there's no guarantee that she'll keep the lace sock on for that long.
What am I doing, my guy? Like, literally just, like, contemplating, like, feet Zatsu live on stream. Also, don't let him die. Yay! Also, that's wild. And is, yeah. Eat Zatsu, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Fucking internet. I don't know what happened in the last 5 years, but...
Dude, like, the times they do be a-changing.
Yeah, your mystery deaths are no longer a mystery. These tanks were not holding aggro on casters, and I was.
Oh yeah,
they
chat
were there too.
gaslit her into liking feet. She's now a feet appreciator after all of this. After watching those streams, I can first-handedly admit, yeah, no, still don't get the whole feet thing, but I still do enjoy a good pair of thigh-high socks and stockings. Sag.
No good loot.
Wrong class.
Oh,
Yeah.
what even dropped? Oh, agility strength for male? War tunic?
Yeah, the war tunic.
Got agility and strength on it. Oh, do you just need a chest plate?
Oh no. Like, it was there. And I was just like, I'm not gonna roll for that.
You could always give a shot at rolling a greed. Never in the wrong for rolling greed. Be frank and earnest. Only reason I would ever pass on things is if my inventory was full.
You tribal oh, Sag.
And there's a thing you want, so that will be a need. There we go. We'll be able to put them on once we're out of combat. Grab all this linen. Delicious cloth. Sweet. And that's that boss down. Chanting Blade.
Okay.
For a rogue.
We have a rogue. Okay. But yeah, no, I don't quite get the hand stuff either. All I know is hand cams really do get those people to eat.
I'm more interested in the whole ticking off certain boxes to change the mode or style of play. I think that would be interesting. Like an interesting concept, I should say.
I know, like, Elden Ring has, there's this, like, weird, plugin or something.
I saw
that you
Alara
can do.
playing that. Alara had a plugin running, where anytime people were to, and it was with, like, fake, like, fart bucks or whatever, like, just, whatever currency, golden halos or whatever it was. I mean, you just got it by either watching or, like, I think you could even pitch dollars, even though I would never do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was for charity. I don't know how it was set up. Anyway, not important. There was a pseudo currency. You spend it, you change the game in real time, and it was crazy stuff. Like, you could make the character like 400 feet tall and like 3 inches thin.
Or shrink them.
Yep. All the
like the
controls
ones
are reversed.
Yeah, there's even one about like spawning in certain enemies.
Yes, you could spawn in certain bosses. Heal. There's like a heal or damage target by like X amount. Gotta tank this guy now.
I remember there was a time that I think it was
gonna get hit by a shadow wall. There you go. You're good.
Yeah.
I'm tanking. The tank is probably tanking. I have to go double check that. I don't think that you might have actually had to have spent any cash on it. I don't know what the deal was.
It was an option.
Might have been,
it was an option. For Twitch, you can
exchange
channel points.
Channel points. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
It's not actual money. Yeah, because unless it was like directly related to like all these money you'd send to like a charity, I don't know. Usually that's like the thing.
You could buy points, but like it was option. But yeah, I do remember spawning the giant balls.
Yeah. Giant ball, my favorite from Soft Enemy.
Or bone wheel, like.
No,
bone wheels are crazy.
I know about the bone wheels, but like still, just having like, yes, what is this horrible boss here? It's a ball.
It is a marble ball with a health bar.
The giant sphere with a health bar. Good luck. We're almost release. The sweet release of sleep will soon call you, Hermit. We're good. But yeah, man, I'm glad to hear that you've been taking care of yourself better, and then that's the reason you're all super tired. It can be rough. I remember starting to do my arm workouts, everything was sore constantly, and even though I hadn't yet gotten my ASV machine to sleep better, like, sleeping was like a constant, I need to sleep sort of deal. The tiredness is good. We'll get you out of here soon.
Yeah.
We're probably already close to 13 given the amount of dudes we've killed, huh?
Yeah.
This will be a nice chunk of the XP. And we're done. Freaking no loot. What a pile of garbage. I can't believe that they installed like 2 or 3 bosses in here, and if the dice don't roll right, we just don't even get loot. That is just unheard of in MMOs. Like, that does not happen anymore. But here we are. Nice and easy, though. We got a lot of vendor trash. I made a very decent chunk of silver. I don't know about you, but I'm up like 15 silver.
Yeah, I'm sitting on 11 now.
Nice. Plus a little bit of vendor trash, I'm sure.
Yeah. That fire wand, for example.
Cool. I will probably... I don't know. I might tag over to my shaman a little bit here. Just a little bit. It is already 9. Oh, maybe I'll just make this week a short week. I don't know if I will be streaming tomorrow. Depends on if what my folks and my friends are all up to. I go pop in and do some digital editing. I do need to open up my Discord too. That's a thing I've been wanting and needing to go do. Open the floodgates, as it were. That way, I think, like, more channels and avenues I have open, the more people I can chat with. It's gonna be good.
Okay. Tomorrow's Sunday, right?
It is. I pulled that extra
dude,
day this week.
You know, dude, I picked up Rogue Trader. I've started it up 3 times, and I have not gotten past the intro dialogue.
Is it just difficult, or is it just not your vibe?
No, every time it starts up, it's just like, oh wait, there's something else I have to do.
Oh, damn. Well, man, like tomorrow, if you wanted to play that, I'd be interested to check it out. I know that's my favorite IP ever. Warhammer is great.
Warhammer is fantastic.
Same exact reason. I can't for the life of me find time. So maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Oh shoot. I missed
no
something in the dungeon.
What'd you miss? No. What'd you miss?
Incantations from the Nether.
That was off one of the bosses at the very end. We could walk back in and grab it, or we could run it again tomorrow.
I'm good. Yeah, okay. No, I'm good. All right,
apologies.
Catch you later, man.
Thank you for showing up with me, and thank you for raiding some cool dungeons here. I'll let you go. You're tired, man. You're sleepy, baby.
Yeah, no. Oh my god.
I'm gonna post that picture. You know the one.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. You have the dirt. You have the power. The dirt.
You gotta go tuck in. We're gonna tuck. I'm gonna go tuck Hermit in. I'll check y'all in a minute.
All right. Yeah.
Woo! Uh-oh. First off that. Second off, not paralyzed. I'm just turning my camera back on. Hello? Hello. Just a minor freeze up. Nothing I'm not used to being petrified or anything. We're gonna get back into it. Hermit's all headed to sleep. He's quite a tired lad. Let's see. Get this, because we've made plenty of money. We're making so much money on this. Auction house is crazy. Look at that, 2 more gold. Absolutely insane. That's what hella grinding gets you, though. All these items. Intense amount of players, killing a whole lot of stuff. I am almost to the point where I can start doing market manipulation, I think. Though I think I need to study the market just a little bit more. Like this one, for example. I bought this below vendor price. This Scroll of Intellect was going for like 36 or 35 or 30 silver. I forget which. I bought several. Protections and ints that were being sold under market. This is going for 90 silver or 90 copper. So almost 3 times the vendor cost after having bought it out on the auction house for less than vendor. Combination of people's incompetence and not using the right level of add-ons, combined with just a vigilant eye, being in the right place at the right time, so luck, and consistency, doing this a lot. Like I come in and reset the auction house like 3 or 4 times a day. My bids are only up for 2 hours. I mean, are my groups up to date? They're not. That in there. There, processed. There. Try that one more time. Also, I can't believe this isn't selling. Is this up on the auction house? This isn't up on the auction house. Where's this stuff? Whoa. Cheapest auction below minimum price. So what does that mean? I'd sell it for a silver 30. Why are you not posting this? Okay, well, you know what? 5 stacks of 5 for here. Per item. And stacks of 1. Stacks of 1. Stack of 20. I don't know why that's being a thing, but cheapest auction below minimum price. What is the minimum price? Not having set up any of my pricing for my operations is actually infuriating. Here, operations, right? Auctioning operations. When below minimum. Or auctions below. Normal price. All right. This means I need to watch it more, though, right? Wait, no. Operations. Auctioning operations. Set defaults. 1v1. Posting. What is our percentage here? Our minimum percentage is going to be... We don't ever want this to tank too hard. We want to make sure that prices never fall more than 10% per posting per thing. And TSM gets updated and averaged every 2 weeks. Therefore, we don't want 90% of DB market. Is this it? Right? I need to look up my things now. Hold up. Oh god, TSM. What I'm doing right now is I'm manipulating the market. That sounds horrible, but let me explain. TSM is a program that allows you to automatically post, trade, craft, and check prices on everything. All the time. What it's best for is allowing you to mass market, taking every single item that you possibly could want to or need to merch in order to make gold and squeezing it into the economy in the fastest possible way. On a normal setting server, without TSM, you're going to go onto the auction house and you're going to see something that looks like this, and you're going to go ahead and look up an armor piece, and we're going to go for cloth. Let's go for leather. Let's go. I've heard that there's this really cool thing called Humbert's helm. I'm going to look up Humb while looking up leather armor. We do that. Yeah, maybe not that. No, nothing. Nothing. Helm. Let's try that instead. And I've heard it's really expensive. Oh, it's nothing. Okay. So maybe nobody is selling that item. But you're going to see this setup now. You're going to see items that pop up on the auction house. Someone has posted this. It shows me the name. The Kellic here on a medium timer, so between 30 minutes and 2 hours, has posted a level 25 leather helmet, plus 8 stamina and plus 8 spirit. It is currently going for 48 gold, 87 silver, and 99 copper. What a deal! It also has a buyout cost, which that buyout cost is for the immediate sale of that item. The auction house works by you putting bids on items, and then when the bid ends, you would receive that item. Most people will use this buyout and then possibly do a really good deal right here to make it more juicy. But this almost never happens. You almost always just buy shit out of the auction house because people have FOMO and people want it now. So the going rate is that. The auction house takes about 15% of your cut. So 15% of this dude's money will just evaporate into the void just by trading it. Want to sell Ringed Helm instead. Old school RuneScape. Now, you could look up all kinds of stuff by option and area and type in the auction house. But why bother doing any of that when TSM will do all this for you? And instead of having to go in and, like, let's say oh boy, oh man. Auctions. Okay, cool. What's this? It shows me all the things that I am selling currently. How many do I have up right now? Well, no, I have quite a few. Like, okay, so, oh geez, let's see. I want to sell that Scroll of Intellect. Alright, well, put it here. And wait a minute, Scroll of Intellect. Scroll of Intellect. Nope, I misspelled it. Oh no, oh geez, oh god, Rick. Alright. relevant to okay. So, what is like the cheapest? Okay, so the cheapest that they're going for is 84 silver. All right, so we want to like sell this for like 83 silver. Because any cheaper and you're leaving money on the table, and that's money that could be yours. You don't just go and like look at the price on something and be like, okay, it's selling for 80. I really want to sell it. I'm just going to drop it. I'm just gonna straight up drop it into. I'm gonna go throw it. I'm gonna go throw it on the auction house for 40. So that you don't do that. You don't do that. That's waste. Your item would have sold regardless. You're not playing the game right, and it's gouging, so the price will drop. And there's a possibility people using an add-on like mine will then cause the price break. And that's what I'm preventing. I'm preventing people who are like, oh, it costs 2 gold, but if I know people are using TSM or other add-ons and things, if I post it sneakily for like it's selling for 15 gold and I sell it for 3, and then those people go and post to undercut me, they'll all be selling at 3, so I'll just be able to snap up their items for X amount of gold, and then I'll sell them back at regular. No. I'll tell you why. Because TSM has settings for this. Let me finish this dumb little tirade. There's so much shit that I could talk about TSM. Just TSM alone is a better game than World of Warcraft. I hate to admit that. We go in here. We know what our prices are. Prices are now. We don't even sell this for a silver. We sell this for 80 copper. We are 83 copper. Money on the table. We choose our duration. I don't want to... As you wait for the item to be on the auction house longer, it costs more for the deposit. This auction house is so busy, I only ever use 2 hours now. Because if it hasn't sold by then, it probably won't. It legitimately just won't. It's crazy how busy this auction house is. So, we're going to do a real good deal. We're going to do a whole 80 silver, or 80 copper, and we're going to do 83 buyout. Because there's a bid and a buyout right here. Starting price is not the same as the buyout price. So we go 83. All right, cool. And in order to put it on the auction, which as soon as we hit this, it happens. So we hit create auction and boom. I don't know where that went because I already have a whole ton up. Oh, look, these all need to be taken out. But somewhere on this list has now been added my my purchase. Yep, there it is. There it is. Whee! TSM. That was just one thing. So now if I wanted to go and sell all of my other stuff, like let me try to be really efficient here with this. Oh geez, okay. One silver. Oh, it's almost, so it's, yeah, 90 silver. Okay, for 2 hours. No, this can't be. It can be 150. Okay. Cool. I posted a bag. About as fast as I can. And that's by cheating, by looking at the tooltips, which I haven't even told you about instantly seeing what things are costing. I just threw up a bag for a silver 50 copper bid, 2 copper buyout, or two silver buyout. Bat around. TSM throws this entire network out of the window. This is all gone. You throw this entirely away. With TSM, you go in and you radically increase the speed at which you interact with everything. Let's start with the meat and potatoes. We have groups. So you take every item in the game and then you take ungrouped items and put them into grouped items. This is how TSM interacts with all these. I have one, I've named it gear. Everything that is gear will be interacted with in the same exact way. Materials will all be interacted with in the same exact way. Processed junk is a subdivision of materials, but it's obviously it's processed stuff. So those are different than these. So like all of my raw materials in materials are here. Actually, matter of fact, I need to go from materials to raw materials. I need to make that as a brand new group and then materials includes everything. So I can show you. We're going to create a new group and we're going to name it raw mats. And we're going to go in here, Or we can even just, you know... Actually, we have to. And then we're gonna click on each of these. Wiring? I don't think that is. Or tusks, livers. If it's raw materials, and it's not something I crafted, I can put it in there. So I'm just picking out all of the things that I would pick up off the ground. Not a thing that I craft, and not a thing that I want as a crafted item. Things that I pick up or buy, they all go in there. If I can craft it, I don't touch it. So I click on all of them that I want in that group, and I hit add items. Cool. And there's still more because I missed a whole ton. Oh, maybe not. Okay, add 2 items. And then you can see that actually we're getting pretty close. We are almost to the point where... Yep, all these are all things. Okay, and that new group, we can add this to it, and then we need to rename it. That's... We put that above. No. I guess because it must be LMNOPQR. It's alphabetical. So there's no way to avoid that unless I do some weird layering procedure thing there. Let's take a look at what this actually does. So having grouped these items, I can then assign operations to them. Now operations are where, just even if you're dividing all of this stuff up, all of these different items that we have, like green tea leaves here, right here. So it's in my raw mats material. You can even see that it's in materials, raw mats right there at the top. It says TSM general info. This is really cool. So the tooltip gets expanded because TSM is here. So we have the group it's in, the vendor sell price. So I know what it sells to from a vendor just by picking it up off the ground, even if it's not in the group. How many I have in the inventory and where on what characters. So it even shows me, do I have it in my bank, my bags, the auction house, my mail, and it shows me on which character. That's really, really useful. He has some auction database. Shows the time in which it was last updated. The database is API data that's been skimmed off of the internet that I'm using from a third-party, completely legal, by the way, program to observe information and metrics about what's going on the auction house. Trade Skill Master does all of this for free, by the way. This does not require me a penny. It allows me to skim all of this data whenever the API gets updated, which is very often for Blizzard. TSM app skims it, takes it to my computer, uploads it to my files for my TSM account, and then from there pipes it right here. So I know, maybe not up to the minute, but maybe up to the hour, exactly what the costs of everything is. And so I can observe nearly in real time the changes that are going on the economy in the server. It shows me a variety of things. Right now I only really have 2. I have recent value, which I find very helpful. And it's the recent value is within the last 2 weeks how much what has cost. And it moves. So every day it will update and then average out all the costs that item has sold for. And the price will go up and down according to that. So I find recent value to be very, very helpful. It's minimum buyout that I'm also looking at, because that is the current minimum buyout that somebody is attempting to get the lowest price on. And from there I can marginize. What is really helpful about all this is not the fact that all of that info exists, it's the fact that we can actually do things with it with operations. You could have no idea any of that information and could just like, I don't care, and operations will help you ignore all of it. You can literally just put 10 in your int stat. You rolled up your IRL character, and this will still work. This will 100% still work. Operations allow you to interface with whatever those materials are in whatever way you're doing them. You can have crafting operations that will interact with those particular materials, gather those particular set of items from the bank or from the auction house you can purchase. If you wanted to be like, every week I want to craft 5 of these items, you could have the materials calculated for you, and then you could even have them put into a shopping list, and you can go and look them up, buy them, and then craft them. Not automatically, mind you, but this could be effectively as close to automated as you could. If you wanted to, for example, every day, this is a thing that I did. I fished up a whole ton of fish, and I bought out a whole ton of cheap fish, and the cooked material stuff. Because in Warlords of Draenor, there were like 20 different types of cooked food, and there were just as many or more raw fish. Each and every single one of those, the raw materials and the fish themselves, all materials that can be sold on the auction house. Every single one of these things. And they were more expensive while cooked. So I bought them out, and I fished them in my free time. And then I cooked them. I cut them into portions. So I sold 5 stacks of 1, 5 stacks of 10, 5 stacks of 5, 5 stacks of 20. So I had about like 200 or something materials on me each. So like, I mean, bags thankfully were huge, and stack sizes were like 200. So you're starting to see like the industry scale level of crafting that you're able to accomplish with TSM. And I was posting all of those in a matter of seconds, minutes. We're not talking about like, it took me, how long did it take me to do that one bag sale? It's like 15 seconds. That is an enormous waste of time compared to what you can accomplish now. Like, there's an unfathomable level of power that you are not tapped into when you are not using TSM. Getting there. Operations allow you to do things. The most basic one is to buy and sell. I prefer buy. And the reason that I prefer buy is because if you are just going and getting like a handy list of things that you know will sell, and you're gonna buy out that material, this only really applies to retail. Classic is very much different now. So what you're gonna want to kind of do is you're gonna want to go in and adjust your sales first, auctioning instead of shopping. Auctioning should be the first one. They function the same, except one is incoming and the other is outgoing. So what it does is that this sets all the parameters that we just did in a unique fashion. So it will set automatically when you have your group. So let's go back here for a minute. So my groupings were my raw materials. So with these raw materials, I have operations with them. They're going to be sold 5 stacks of 1 and 5 stacks of 5. So I'll be selling 30 of any one item at any one time, which is a lot in Classic. Like, if you have a stack and a half, that's, you know, most of this will sell. Of these 2 stacks of deviled clams, most of these 2 will sell now. Operating, these 2 operating operations, these 2 functioning operations. Here's what we do. Post cap. How many of what item are you selling? So this applies to all of the items in there, and you can make those lists as expansive or as thin as you want. If you only want to sell a certain type of item 3 or 4 at a time, or 1 or 2 at a time, or even just 1 at a time, and all the others you want to go and sell, you know, full stacks of, just to like dump stuff on the auction house, or like you don't care and like you could take these away. Be like, post cap, I don't care, 100. Stack size, I don't care, 100. You'll just sell the max stack and the max amount of stacks of everything of that item that is noted in your lists. And it says here that even lets you differentiate. If you don't have partial stacks, you'll actually keep the items. Meanwhile, if you don't, you'll just still sell it. Allowing partial stacks would be yes, so that if I had like these fish, so if I split these, I can't shift click right now because I'm too many other menus. Say these seasoned kebabs, I have 8 of them, right? Well, if I sold them as the 5s, it would throw out a stack of 5. And if this were marked no, that's all I would sell. But if it was yes, allow partial stack, it would sell 1 stack of 5 and then 1 stack of 3 to make sure that all 8 were on the auction house. That's what that is for. Keep in bags. You can always keep X amount of items in your bags. Don't post after this many expires. So this is an interesting one too. If you're selling things over and over and over and over again, hit this and you set it to be like, hey, I'm gonna try a one-time shot at this really rare thing. I'm gonna price it for like 1 day. And then it's already in my TSM, but I'm just gonna separate it into like my unique rares group, and like maybe I'll need it past tomorrow. Maybe I'll just use it. So give it the auction house shot, throw it out if it doesn't sell. Put it on your alt or something, some really rare BOE or whatever. So yeah, you can check. You can obviously see the amount of expires also can go up really high. So you can just kind of set a thing where like if it doesn't sell after X amount of tries, maybe do something different with it. You could set that. Pricing profile. This is what I was messing with. So when you price things, there are a lot of different things that this goes on. This insane algorithm right here. Check first, crafting, then database market, then database region market average, then the max times 25.25 of the average crafting, database market, database regional marketing average, times 1.5 times the vendor sell. Jesus, what the hell does that even mean? What it means is that it's an algorithm. So it will make sure that for the most part, you are not losing money in an extraneous way. But the defaults generally don't age well or work well, frankly. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna fetch our own minimum, maximum, and normal price markets. Posting price TSM. I love me looking up some operations. TSM prices are a big thing to me, so I've talked a lot. My voice hurts. I'm grabbing some water. Hydrate, everybody. Yeah, it is. Okay, so it's let's see, 80%. Let's go with something high. Okay. Maximum price is 400%. I don't care about maximum price. %. Above minimum, one above maximum. Okay, hold on. 100% market. The market price is the current driven price. The recent value, effectively. Post at minimum price. Don't post items. We're gonna do that. We don't want to ever lose 80% of our total cost value versus the metrics of what's going on here. So what am I even talking about? Well, if something normally is selling for 10 gold, and then suddenly someone decides to just start selling them for 7, and I put my $10 assumed value on the auction house, and it's going to fetch me 7, it will no longer post that item. It needs to be above 8 for me to do so. Hopefully that is close enough for where I will notice that I am actually losing a significant value, but it's also an acceptable change rate, in my opinion, of the market itself. So now that we've fixed that, we also need to go and fix all of our others. Oh gosh, alright. Operations. Here we go. Whoa. Alright, let's get rid of all this, because this stuff sucks. $100. $400. This the same? This is the same. We're good. Default. I almost want to just get rid of this. Default's out of here. Yeah, get out of here. Okay. So now, this is the other thing, is that when I want to actually sell a thing at the auction house, I walk up, and instead of doing the thing where I go and find that secondary tab, I can literally go from browse, which is where I buy, vendor search, do all this kind of stuff. I can use my entire grouping setup as a shopping scan, by the way, which lets me do some pretty cool things. I can actually show you all that once we get this up and running. But we're gonna go to auction house instead. And in here, we're gonna go ahead and look for actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go first so I can show you how the purchasing thing goes. I can choose raw materials. I want to look for materials. I want to look for herbs. And this can be even more easily defined by putting a group inside of raw materials and labeling them herbs. And then we could just search for herbs. Right now you can see it's scanning for 63 items. And it's going to be finding those 63 items and then populating my list, which is taking quite a bit right now because linen cloth is stuff. But yeah, it's going to continue doing that and searching for things. I'm sure I'm sure gear would be easier, wouldn't it? Yep, there it is. So it's populating the list as it goes. So it will search for each and every single one of these individual items, and it'll also give me percentages on max price, buyouts, bids, sellers, everything that you'd find, and more. So it's just generally better than TSM in that eventuality. Check this out though. That same list, we can go all the way down. We can go to run post scan. We can also run cancel scan. Let's do that first. So we can check for all the items that we had, and you can see there's items that have been undercut. Clearly, I can hold down a button that has an auto click macro. Otherwise, I click one at a time, and I can cancel through all of those. I am actuating a click on each of them. It's not automated. I need to go in and do that. Hence, it is very friendly to the TOS. We roll all the way up here, and oh man, look at all that meat. That sucks. But the good news is that we can now go and price it correctly because we have our DB values enhanced. We only go by the current market value. So let's go and post, and the posting is the exact same thing, except we're checking all the items we have in our inventory versus all the selected groups that we had. And we're going to toss them on the auction house. It looks like damn well everything. Damn, gee, it was that simple, wasn't it? So we're looking here, and we're seeing numbers that are pretty damn similar. Or if not, like exactly where I would expect everything to be. So, again, we're just gonna hold this button. Just gonna click as fast as I humanly can here. Currently macroed to 10 clicks per second. And just mulches through all these. Everything has been posted. And, yeah. And then you're already seeing it. It's already selling. Oh, hey, look, that test bag sold. Lol. Yeah. This is as easy as it gets. This is the reason that I have 13 gold, by basically doing jack all. And by jack all, I mean I know the systems that I'm working with here and can just bleed money out of the. The only thing I'm missing is just more stuff to sell. So like, that's where this little adventure ends. And this one begins again. See if anybody's on. Hey, just a couple level 25s. Oh, and then I have something from somebody. Oh. Oh, gross. Okay, well, you know, you win some, you lose some. Let's go ahead and send everything, I guess. Yeah. So, this is Shadowmundi. I don't think I have streamed much with him. I think maybe I streamed once when I was having a raving lunatic moment last week. But this character has been the one that I have been foisting very hard to the front. I have a guild, that I have joined that I will be potentially main tanking for, or doing some good damage for, if they ever decide raiding. Otherwise, I'll gladly just join them for some dungeons, do some things, have some fun, kill a lot of stuff. The rogue is a murder machine. I was about to say the murder machine is a rogue, but that's also a fact. I'm currently playing a tanking rogue. I currently have just a flesh wound, which is awesome. It allows me to tank by taking no crits. Actually, I take crits, but 6% reduced chances, which means heavily reduced, if not completely shuffled off the table. I am playing a build with several new runes, one of which is Saber Slash. Saber Slash is really cool because it applies a dot and it's a free instant attack. We are just going to grind our way to 25 because we have that rested experience. We need no more. We get our first level 21. Saber Slash adds a bleed. Lacerate is a bleed. Or excuse me, Rupture is a bleed. So basically, I just do dot damage. I'm going to be replacing one of my runes here real quick. And that is good because the rune I'm going to replace it with is actually Deadly Brew. I am really sad that I didn't. I'm just a sad individual in general. But I wasn't feeling too well yesterday. Just decided to go off and play a whole shitload of WoW. This character was level 17. I'm now about to hit 25. So we've capped him. There's a lot of raiding and a lot of other stuff to do in the process, but I'm here. I have my raid ready tank rune. I am not geared well at all. I think the only gear piece that I have that's worth a damn is Tunic of Westfall. Everything else is trash. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go ahead and get to raiding or doing some dungeons. I know I'm gonna have to run Shadowfang quite a bit. Get myself that meteor, at least one meteor shard. That's a very good dagger. Put that in my main hand. I'll be running. I'm gonna be running a bleeds build, along with a rupture and like main hand crit build for Sinister Strike. Saber Slash. Have the dots and the damage that does do really solid damage. Respecking over into what was it? I think it's Ruthlessness, Remorseless Attacks, Relentless Strikes, Lethality, Yeah, just huge damage on these hits. And, right, these guys are friendly. I've heard that you can just do insane amounts of damage doing that while tanking or normal. It doesn't really matter. You'll have so much extra crit chance that it just will absolutely not matter. It's better than my combat build right now, where I've been going mostly hit. So, like, yay for white damage, but the build that I'm going to be getting will access and has access to poisons. It has access to rupture. Achoo. It has access to Saber Slash. Almost all of our damage is going to be proc based or damage over time base. Cutting through armor with stuff like exposed armor is not going to be required, although would be helpful for melee, I believe. The exposed armor, right? The assassination, it is. Yeah, it reduces armor per combo point. I guess if there's just even one warrior, the use for this kind of goes out the window. Though maybe they both stack? I don't know. Like, that's a thing I do not know. Does anybody know the breakpoint of armor on each monster in World of Warcraft? That's quite a stat to know. Yeah, things like Garrote, a few others might be helpful. And here it is. I went up into there. We're actually going to look for a group for it right now, because I'd like to level inside there. We went in here, we did some James Bond shit, we stole some stuff out of people's pockets, we opened up a chest, we never got found or caught. I never had to change my spec. You can still see that I am combat spec. I did not swap that. I just walked in there like a Chad, distracted everybody with my smoke bombs, and then got in here real quick like, and messed some people up. And now I have this rune. It's called Deadly Brew. It's on the same tab as Just a Flesh Wound, which is not great. But Deadly Brew allows me to inflict... I don't know why they worded it this way, because it would have been worded so much more simply the other way around. What it effectively says is that if your weapon does not have any poisons applied, it has a chance to trigger instant poison as if instant poison were applied. So when Deadly Brew is equipped, you always have instant poison. When you inflict any other poison on a target, you also inflict deadly poison, which is a new poison type. Deadly poison is it's a poison that allows you to deal a damage over time on the enemy, and it will stack. Deadly poison is great. We do not have access to deadly poison yet in this version of the game, so Deadly Brew is a fantastic rune. And you'll notice that it says any other poison, meaning that deadly poison does not proc more deadly poison. Deadly poison is a side effect of any other poison type being inflicted on an enemy. And as previously stated, if you have no poisons on your weapon, you will inflict instant poison. So instant poison will also apply deadly poison. Deadly Brew effectively makes it so that you do not have to play with poisons at all in order to play with all of their effects when it comes to damage. Now, there are other poisons other than instant poison, which is an instant damage proc. You stabbed a guy, he took a little nature damage. Deadly poison is, you stabbed a guy, he takes a little nature damage over time. What ends up happening is, this rune allows you to ignore having to apply poisons like these. My instants become worthless. I don't need to worry about them at all. And I effectively, flawlessly, instantly, with no problems, they're in. Actually, I could... Hold up. Oh, on my hands, I could go mutilate, and that would be brutal. Oh, boy. So, basically, by switching 2 runes, not 1, 2 runes, I immediately go from tank to extremely dangerous and deadly DPS. That will stab the living shit out of enemies and give 0 fucks about anybody getting my way. This guy is just going to suffer. Yup, that's gross. I just 2-shot a bear. Alright. I don't even care that it was level 12. It's just kind of good. Also, he dropped loot. Bear meat. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna farm out here for a while. See if anybody... Oh dear. He disintegrated. Oh, and I can skin. I forgot. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, even though these guys don't give experience, that's fine, because I kind of want to just farm for stuff that's worth money. And I also need more leather, so this works very well. Let's pop something into... Oh, do I want to try to tank? Let me farm for a bit. I'm gonna get like an hour of farming it. I feel like just no life in it. I feel like really just grinding the distance. And I think that, oh, I think that there's always room for more grinding. Craft. Just gonna go ahead, rip him to shreds. What I find fascinating is that... Ah, you know what? No balls. Oh boy, what have I done? Alright, wait for the anybody who's about to contact me. Jeez. Or if I have gouge. I have gouge. I have something that just instantly applies poisons. That'd be in subtlety, wouldn't it? Maybe? No, assassination? Gouge? Combat? No. It's Usa Chu. Here comes the girl. Usa is a fantastic individual whom I am going to be potentially doing groups with. Otherwise, I'm just going to spend my time grinding, making a ton of gold. Probably to get a full group's worth of materials and things, so that we can actually do the thing. BRD is going to require, or BFD is going to require, yeah, it's going to require some stuff. Blah. That is, fucking rare, god damn it. Old Vice Jaw, huh? Alright, well. Let me see if you dropped anything unique. Blah, 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 blah. Old Vice Jaw. Not dungeons, raids, PvP collections, factions, nothing? Nothing? Okay. Let me see. And he drops nothing unique. He's just got a green table. Stab, stab, stab. Yeah, I might... let's see. I might do just a little exploring here. Gotta figure it out. Forget what her thing is. I think she needs fish oil. It's a pain in the ass to grind. I think, though, it's like 14 silver each. She's like 24 of them, though. And then we're gonna need to do the Dark Iron quest. Well, actually, it's doing the actual... Vicky! Hello, hello! Welcome in, welcome in. I am contemplating existence here on my Night Elf Rogue. I want to say good. I want to say good. I've been doing a lot of stuff this week, and I kind of got backed up on some materials and things. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still a rock. We're planning for our big 1.0. I'm going to do a legitimate debut. I'm just beginning to stream and like drumming up support, talking on Twitter, doing all kinds of things, getting into a schedule and a flow too. You can expect to see me here on the weekends, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. This week kind of got totally mashed because of circumstances, but next week it should be pretty stable. I'm gonna be pulling some pretty late hours and things because I do work graveyards normally, so like maybe 7 PST and then beyond. Yeah. I play a couple of other games too. Next week, I'm gonna be playing a little bit of Overwatch. I don't know if you're a fan of first-person shooters. I normally am not, unless they're like the boomer shooter kind of thing. Do you play first-person shooters at all? I'm partial to like more role-play kind of games, and that includes my first-person shooters. Oh, okay. I play a lot of Overwatch because it's a team-based game. I used to play a little bit of, I used to play just a tad of Team Fortress 2. But yeah, the aiming is also something that I'm not particularly good at. So don't feel too bad, Yuki. I actually main a character called Mercy, and her whole job is to heal the team. So I do a lot of good support in that game. I can kill people, but they have to be very distracted. I am by no means playing Widowmaker and getting sweet 360 no-scopes. I'm not playing Soldier or Sojourn and constantly beating down a target. even in Warcraft, like, despite my familiarity with characters like this, where, like, yeah, all I'm doing is just, I'm gonna kill everything that moves. Or even, like, the tank that I'm gonna be doing. This character's actually a tank. Rogue tank is really silly in this version of WoW. A rogue is normally a DPS, you know, you sneak around, go into stealth, and then you can, you know, use subterfuge to eliminate targets. Like that. And it's just silly. Silly little fun. This class can turn that whole iotum on its head. Instead of being a damage dealer, you can get a rune called Just a Flesh Wound, and it makes it so that cooldowns that you pop to defend yourself are much more powerful. And you do not take as grievous wounds as other characters. It also replaces one of your abilities that would cause it so that enemies ignore you. So, like, if you did so much damage the enemy turns toward you, you can use an ability called Fent, and they will then suddenly ignore you again. So it's like a diversionary tactic, so that the rogue can push damage while being as dangerous as possible, and then not actually tanking, you know, as is their role. It flips it around entirely. Fent becomes an ability called Tease, and it taunts the enemy. It forces them to attack you. So it's a very silly turn of events where this now allows me to go into dungeons, and I can tank dungeons. And that's what I intend to do for this guild that I'm with. I'm actually I'm not streaming with them because I'll let them do their own thing, and I doubt that I'll stream my perspective. But there's a individual in the guild that I've joined called Usachu. You should check her out. Very cool streamer. Very cool gal. Plays a lot of gacha, but has recently gotten into World of Warcraft. And so I was lurking one day and realized that, hey, I'm on Wild Shape too. So she wanted people to fill up her guild roster, and here I am now, grinding gold. Alliance would not have been my first choice. I do have a lot of Horde characters, and so I'm waiting for some of my own folks to get around to 11 characters there. Once that happens, I'd like to run a guild raid on Horde side as well, but probably be either tanking or off-tanking, or DPSing, because I can choose. With the freedom of this rune, I can just apply it right now. So if I wanted to, I can replace my Deadly Brew with Flesh Wound, and then tank. Just with this rune alone. This rune alone allows me to empower my character to do that. That's something that's very new to this version of the game. That's not the norm for Warcraft. Found a really good BOE polearm. It was a less than 1% chance drop off of just a crocodile somewhere. And I got really excited because Uso is currently playing a Feral Druid. And Feral Druids in other versions of Warcraft can use polearms, but in Classic they could not. So that is the version we're playing. It's literally like it's consigned to be a Feral Druid tanking weapon. It had strength on it and a decent DPS. I was like, no such luck. Yeah, I'm grinding currently for a little bit of extra gold. I'm hanging out outside Shadowfang Keep, which is a creepy place in the middle of Silver Pine Forest. We're killing off a bunch of werewolves and some bears. We actually asked to see if we couldn't get a dungeon run for Shadowfang Keep over there. Unfortunately, nobody bit. It's funny because people would say that this is a little dated, but you know what's funny is that it kind of shows the stylization of this game, how well it's actually held up comparatively. It shows you that really going for a timeless feel with stylized graphics will always beat realism, in my opinion. At the time, people called World of Warcraft poorly constructed, mediocre, and cartoony. Cartoony was the biggest gripe they had. This looks like a cartoon. And you know what? The funny bit is, it still does. And I say that in, like, not a derogatory way. I say that it looks like a cartoon in the best way, in that it truly became timeless. Let's see. Is that a... Oh, no, that's a dead mage. I'm over in the Alliance area, or not the Alliance area. I'm over in the Horde area, actually. There's some Alliance here. They're just hanging out. Because this is a dungeon zone for us as well. We need to be in here as well. This apprentice. Yeah. This boy right here. He is friendly to us. They are mobs that you kill on Horde. So there are some zones that you can go to, and there are like safe areas. You can just kind of go adventure in. There's not a lot to kill, but you're certainly safe while you're there. But yeah, my 1.0 is going to it's gonna have a completely new model. It's gonna have new UI elements. It's gonna have some decent music to go along with it, both in a like just chatting screen and just a general change of feel. I'm hoping that I'm gonna drum up some interest with that, with a couple of animatics and a few things that are gonna be really cool. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna take me a while to get there. That's why I'm just doing this now. Why not, right? Kind of drop you don't need cells high. Now that USA is online, it might seem that something's gonna happen. I might do a dungeon run or something tonight. That would be pretty cool. Ah, man, that is so radical. That is a lot of damage for this level. So much extra damage. I don't even need to apply anything. This is great. Go. But when I unapply any poisons, when I have a poison applied to my weapon, I can't have anything enchanting my main hands. So that means suddenly I go from like, let me just apply the poison to show you. So on my weapons, you'll see that now there's instant poisons being applied. And it has a number of charges, so every time I use one, which is a random chance, I think it's like a 20 or 30% chance to apply one of them, it'll consume one of those charges, and they only last for a maximum total of 30 minutes each. So I can apply both of my weapons. When I do this, I can apply the poisons, but it doesn't actually apply them any faster. If that makes any sense? Because Deadly Brew is already applying them. So even though those are wasted. Now that this is on my weapon, I actually can't have it benefit from things like weapon stones, like sharpening stones. Yeah. Sharpening stones are very, very helpful. So is Wind Fury. Wind Fury on weapons is really, really, really good. Wind Fury is an effect that will proc off of like other characters, like druids or things like that. And their powers is that they can use an ability, or actually it's a passive, that anybody near them, when they attack, there's a chance that those attacks will generate an additional instant free extra attack. And that's very powerful. That is incredibly powerful. So, it's kind of a toss-up what you want to do, but like it's almost never worth it to have poisons up when you have the deadly brew room. What I've done right here doesn't change anything, and that's why it's bad. Like I could just not have it, and then like put stones, like the hit chance stones on my weapons. Leather, leather, leather. Leather belt. Leather belt, leather belt, leather belt. You could be doing something really productive, like playing on another Alliance character, or a Horde character, really. But regular press, okay. Yeah, I've got a lot of people in the bag that I'm kind of like playing with side by side or like assisting. Feels very weird. A lot of VTubers getting into WoW right now. It's a great time to play World of Warcraft. I couldn't be happier. This is my normal lone wolf self. I love just going out and grinding for hours. Take my mind off of literally everything. A lot of stress out there, you know? You gotta have something to unwind. Have some escapism. For me, it's just the infinite vastness of a world that's already been discovered, but it's my new adventure in them. Playing new characters become really, really engrossing. I never thought I'd be like what's called an altaholic. You play alternate characters instead of like a main character. Because Warcraft doesn't stop you from playing more than one. It's not like Final Fantasy where Final Fantasy has its own charm in the MMO universe where they took it so that you don't need to level up every single class in the game to play it. Oh, right. Wolves. Okay. Spiders. Oh, I know where I can go. I can just walk through here. We're gonna go farm spiders. Heal for another, have a DPS team. Okay, that won't help me. Sucks, people cranking through. Really need to level up a mage, looks like. Rip. Holy crap. Hanging in the guild. I miss this so much. Just the general jib jab. Talking with good friends. I have a Discord opening up soon, by the way. Guess you ever wanted to join that. I'm going to be posting it on Twitter, and I'll probably be posting links here and... Wait a minute. Actually... Aha! It worked! But does the Discord link? It freaking does. There you go. I promoted the thing. Probably need a notification wall to see when people join. But other than that... Yeah, we're gonna need spiders. Hey, give me that. Come on over, buddy. Gonna stab them all. Gotta stab them all. Oh, wait, actually? Is it 3? Hold on. Is it 3 runes? Because I don't want just that. Oh no, okay, I can't have Slaughter from the Shadows. So ambush, backstab. This might not be meta. But it is crazy powerful. Okay, I can't have Slaughter from the Shadows. And Deadly Brew. But I still want... I don't know what I want to do. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look up what the biggest DPS kind of gain is right now. Put that on him. Watch him melt. some things as I AFK here, waiting for my auto attacks to kill off this guy. Let's see. Okay. If I kill one more enemy, I will level up to 25. I say we do it. This will be my first level 25. Hooray! Now we can just grind infinitely on as high of a level monster as I want. We're gonna need spider silk because it's kind of important. They're cloaks, huh? Okay. Oh, and then we got this. Boys. Boys, riposte, whatever. Potato, potato. Alright. 1 out of 9 completed. Gonna finish off every single... Yeah, there it is, spider silk. Stab, stab, stab. whole lot of expensive loot right there. As we start killing things that are higher and higher levels too, the drops on them get better. I think this is also like an area where vendor loot has been constantly getting better. I'll appreciate the added income now. 45. Lot of downtime. Eat. Also, I just realized that Rapoise probably does more against humanoid targets, because most humanoids are wielding a weapon, and Rapoise makes the enemies drop their weapon. It's a disarm. It does a lot of damage, and it's a disarm. And you're not seeing that effect on a monster. You can't disarm a monster. Well, 17 human rogue running that back and forth. I don't know what the deal with that is. Oh my sweet lord. I don't have any potions. I need to go buy some. By some, I mean like all. There we go. Yeah, this build sucks. I need to figure out what people are doing for endgame that allows them to be flexible DPS and tanks. No, I just need to do that. until my arms fall off. 'Cause I can't lie, I played like this as my warrior. My very first warrior back in the Burning Crusade. 15... How long ago was Burning Crusade? Way too long ago, I played as a Fury Warrior and didn't understand what, like, a dual-wielding character could or should do, according to this game. And so I just thought that that was a good way to level, is to miss 90% of all my attacks. So I didn't know that if I wanted to play that kind of character, I should have defaulted to Rogue anyway, because Combat Rogue was a thing, and was far better, like what, with the hit talents and everything, was far better established to do that kind of business. I mean, like, you could get, like, 10%... If I did nothing but daggers, you can get 10% crit just with daggers alone. Probably more. 30%. For merciless attacks, it gives you 20% plus 10, 30% additional crit on your next backstab, ambush, ghostly strike, sinister strike. You can basically guarantee some crits by stacking enough agility. Like, I don't need that. I want melee. I'm already at 8% here, and I'm not taking any of them. Like, it's silly. Instead, I'm going to be doing, like, a heavy, like, proc attack build. So it's, like, mostly up to how long you're in combat, but also, like... I don't know. I just like to passively kill my enemies, y'all. That's all. Why I'm playing Affliction Lock, too. I have no problem with, like, more active spell, like, casters, or, like, melee dealers. Like, I played Warrior. Like, I played Arms Warrior for, like, 20 years. But, like, I always had people who were playing, like, yeah, like, an Assassination Rogue, or, like, a Mage, or, Affliction Warlock. Their rotations are so much more simple. So much more simple. Gonna compare the speed at which I kill things. Not there. Not wrists. Why did I try to put it on the wrists? Gonna demolish here. This does not work. Forgot that I am juicing the wrong rune. There we go. That's one more consumable removed. Let's see. we got now? We're just gonna fill up. We're gonna fill up the whole inventory before we leave. Dead bear carcasses. Other stuff. Spider chunks and bear carcasses. Yeet. Stab, stab, stab. Yeah, I've actually recently got so much on my plate, it's actually become frustrating to orchestrate it all. It really feels like I'm behind on everything, and when I go to stream, I feel like even after I get it done, I don't have the impetus to work on anything else along with it, which is really unfortunate. I need to remove the part of my brain that makes me think that this is work and just act like this is my normal gaming time still. But the chat is just there to cheer me on. And from there, I think like maybe I'll get like a third of it all done. Like a third. Instead of like 0%. I'm getting like maybe 5%. I've been trying all kinds of different things. I actually wrote down, and I'm holding in my pinky and my thumb right now, a list of... It's a list of sticky notes all stacked together. And that sticky note has advertise Discord and tweet it written on it. And I still have yet to do that. I've been working on it for 2 days. I fixed the Discord, if that's any consolation. So now I have a very good-looking Discord with absolutely nothing going on in it. And probably won't be for a while, because even though I put it on Twitter or whatever, it's not going to fill up. I don't expect anybody to join. But if they do, it's ready. I need like one thing. I need a landing pad so that I can see who joined or who left. Maybe. I don't even think it's necessary. I can just look through the master list of people. Oh boy. Oh, we're just gonna cheat our way out. Oh, I could really use a dungeon. Oh, you know what? Actually, getting kind of tired. Let's see. Time did I start? 7. Okay. Yeah, we're tracking for about our 4-hour stint of doing anything on a stream. Seems to be like my max limit. I'm really gonna try to push it next week. I'm gonna do my Friday, my Saturday, and my Sunday. I'm gonna be streaming with a couple people. I think